Welcome back to the show, all about small business, jobs, and entrepreneurship. I'm your host, Shalom Klein. You're listening to Get Down to Business, and I'm thrilled to be joined by Bruce Fikowski, the CEO of Get Assist. Get Assist was founded in Calgary, Canada, and Bruce joins me now. Bruce, welcome to the program.
Well, hello, and thank you, Shalom.
Absolutely.
And good evening to Chicago.
Well, it's great to have you over here. Hopefully you come out and visit us in person in the studio sometime. Bruce, I have to admit, I didn't know much about Get Assist, but I started reading up on you and started reading up on the amazing success of your company, which connects with purpose. And really fascinating story. Would love if you can enlighten our listeners. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm a small business guy at heart. I've been in business my whole life, been an entrepreneur. Really, I'm a champion of small business. So when I saw that you were a small business guru, I thought, well, this is great. I've always been about small business. I know how hard small business work, and it keeps our lights on and keeps our communities going. They're our employers, and they're the hardest working people I know. And, I saw a lot of going on with technology and a lot going on for big business. And, I recognize that today's small business just has so many fewer tools to deal with that are affordable or built exclusively for their use.
Absolutely. And that's where Get Assist comes in. So, Bruce, tell us your story. Why did you... I know you have this passion for small business and helping small businesses, but you seem like a pretty interesting guy. What's your business story?
My business story is I grew up in a family. My father was a test pilot and got out of the forces, and he got into the hotel business in a small town in Alberta. And he moved up to the mountains, and he was a hardworking small business guy. And I grew up in his shadow, and he was just an amazing man. And I learned a lot from him. And then I went off to the University of Calgary, and I got my Bachelor of Commerce with distinction at U of C. And then I went into business for about 10 years, and then I pioneered fractional ownership into a project here in Canada, recreational property. And then I did my master's in project management, and did some more work with another business of mine. And then one day I decided, as I was getting out of this hotel complex I built, that I wanted to do something about small business. And I always wanted to consult for small business, provide consulting to small business who could need it, bring together a network of people I knew, that I could deliver the kind of help they needed to do cash flow projections, accounting, business plans, at a really low price to help small business, because you can't get that from accounting firms and consulting firms.
Sure.
And life took a strange turn on me, and I realized I didn't have to put together a consulting firm. All these people were out there. They just needed to be connected. And so I went about looking at how that would happen and decided to create a network dedicated to small business. And that's what I did. And what I found was small business really digs what we're doing. And the number one thing we probably hear is, how come nobody's done this before? So we're pretty proud of what we're built. And, small business, I know everybody stands alone. They're driving a van or two or trying to pay the bills and trying to grow your business. But what you don't get is all those tools and discounts and help that the big firms get. So I feel that we get small business connected, and we're a force to be reckoned with, because we are a large body of people that employ the countries, that create the jobs, we create the revenues, we take care of our communities. and connected, we're a powerful force, and that all the doors will be open to us if we get connected.
And Bruce, it's really easy to find the company Get Assist, obviously getassist.com, and we'll share more contact information in a little bit. But on your website, really you highlight two sides of the company. There's Get Assist Business and Get Assist Social. Bruce, do you mind sharing with us a little bit about the breakdown between those two sides and what the user experience is like?
Sure. Well, what makes Get Assist truly unique is that we connect two memberships or two communities, business and social, on a single connected network. The small business membership or the business membership is about connecting with, it's a dedicated social network, dedicated network that uses well-known social features to connect micro and entrepreneurs and students and small business with each other and with their communities. But it also provides a host of small business tools like invoicing, HR tools, project logs, and others. And then what you do is you put in your service category and your service areas so that if somebody's looking for your services, they can find you easily by simply making a request on the network. Now, that's great for small business, but what small business has trouble with is connecting with their community. And so we added a social membership to this model, and we did a lot of research on it, and what we brought to bear was a social model that's private, it's manageable, it's ad-free, and it's got these great features, and people can reconnect with family, friends, whatever, and they have some intimacy because of the privacy. We don't track you, we don't share your information, but because you're connected to business as well, you're connected with job search, you're connected by being able to make a request, and with our buy and sell that's coming up. So the big feature on the site that really connects business and social, it's one feature, it's called Make a Request. And it doesn't matter what you're looking for. You can go into the cities we're in right now. You can type out what you want, fix my car, fix my toilet, renovate my home. I need a divorce lawyer. And when and where you want it, you just click submit. And within 15 minutes, you'll have multiple replies from people that can help you with that. So what I really wanted to do is we ended the search for the clients. You don't have to go searching on Google and dialing to find who you're looking for. And you just make a request, and it's going to go out to your small business community. And the ones that can help you on that time frame, that budget that you put in, and what you want to do are going to get back to you. They know they're competing with others for your work, so you're going to get good pricing, and you're supporting the small business community. So that's really what we do here. We connect business and social on a single connected network.
It's a fascinating concept, and one that I'm sure all of our listeners will be clamoring to learn more about on both the business side, Get Assist Business, Get Assist Social. But in our few minutes that we have remaining, Bruce, I'm curious what lessons you've learned along the way. You talked a little bit about your background, obviously your bachelor in commerce, master's in project management, and you have some very interesting experiences working primarily on the financial side at first, but now you are the CEO of a company, Get Assist, and you are an employer. What lessons have you learned along the way that perhaps you can share with our small business listeners, be it in Chicago or anywhere else in the country that might be tuning in?
Yeah, I mean, probably the number one thing I would say is you can't do it alone, right? You're not capable of everything. You need people to help you build your dream, and you need those expertise. So don't think you can do it alone. You can't. Be a great leader. Bring people on board who have the strengths that you don't, and be gracious in the honor of working with them to achieve your goals. That'd be the number one thing. The number two thing would be to be relentless. And that's really, you'll hear me repeat that other times too. Being relentless as an entrepreneur, particularly if you're taking somebody's money to do something or build something, that's a real big deal to me. When you take that money or when you commit, you've got to be relentless. You can't give up easily. You can't hit obstacles and go, oh, well, that didn't work out. Obstacles, those are there to be crushed. Don't just try and get past them. Get on top of them and crush them. and just never surrender in the pursuit of your goals. And then along with that, I'd go on to say that don't take just any risk. People talk about entrepreneurs and risk. There's risks worth taking. There's risks worth avoiding. Just be mindful that you're taking good calculated risks, and then you live out on that edge. If you're building a business or you're doing something different, you're inventing. That's tough stuff. And when you're inventing, you'll always wonder, did I make the right choice? Make good choices, move on. You can always come back to them and change things later. So.
Some interesting lessons learned throughout your experience in launching Get Assist. So we've got just about a minute and a half remaining. I'm curious where you hope to see Get Assist be in 5 years, 10 years down the road. What's your growth plans and trajectory?
Well, we'll be global in 5 years for sure. Right now, we've launched into Phoenix a couple of months ago. We're about to blitz scale in the U.S., which means we'll be into a major city probably every 4 weeks. We'll probably be in Chicago within 4 months. But in the meantime, small business, there's lots of tools on there. You can get involved in this and get on the Small Business Network and support it. You can get involved for anywhere from $20 a month to $40 a month. That's the most you can spend, is $40 a month. But we'll be in Chicago soon. The social's there. But we're going to be launching in the UK in February of this coming 2020. And really, we have had such good feedback and adoption from small business that this is a force to be reckoned with. It's growing, and it will continue to do that all on its own. So my job is to manage that growth, but also to reach out with it. So we're looking at every country and how we can adapt it there. But, one country at a time, and right now that looks like the good old US of A. And we're getting a tremendous response over in Phoenix, and I suspect we're going to see that wherever we go. So I really look forward to getting connected in Chicago.
Well, congratulations on all of the success.
Every year with Small Business Planning in Geneva, Illinois.
That's awesome. Well, congratulations on all of the success, and we look forward to having you in Chicago. So real quick, got to go to a break in just a moment. How can people learn more about Get Assist and find out more about your growth plans?
Go to getassist.com or download the app on the app stores, either the Play or Google. Google myself, Google Get Assist. We're out there. You'll find us, and you'll be glad that you did.
Okay. Well, Bruce Fikowski of Get Assist, thanks for joining us on Get Down to Business. We'll be sure to follow your success and check back in with you real soon. Have a great evening. And again, thanks for joining us. You're listening to Get Down to Business, the show all about small business, jobs, and entrepreneurship. You get on my website, shalomklein.com, where you can download podcasts, get a sneak peek of who will be on next week on the show, all about small business, jobs, and entrepreneurship. And in just a moment, we'll be back after a quick break, and I'll be sharing with you what I've been up to over the past couple of months. You'll be back and Get Down to Business in just a moment.